Hey, what's up? Lightboltjoe here. Today we are going to discuss the 1998 classic film from Disney Pixar, A Bug's Life. This is an incredible work of art. How many years? 22 years later? This is the second film in the Pixar film series, if you will. Yeah, they're all connected. 1995 we had the first CGI film, Toy Story, right? Disney Pixar Toy Story. Then 98 we had A Bug's Life. 99 we had Toy Story 2, etc., etc. We talked about all four Toy Stories. We talked about Onward. We talked about Inside Out. Those are the only Pixar films we talked about. So we got some catching up to do. So here we start with A Bug's Life. This came out November 25th, 1998. I was in third grade, so it was the Thanksgiving weekend. My brother was 6. I was 8 at the time. Our parents took us to see it. I remember seeing it in theaters. I remember laughing my ass off. I remember my brother and I had to have all the toys from, I want to say, Mattel at the time was doing Disney toys. And McDonald's had a bunch of Bug's Life toys. We didn't get them, but Santa gave them to us. And I was so confused how Santa made Happy Meal toys. But, like, he's Santa, so he's magic. And I'm 8, and my brother's 6, so it's magic. It was pretty sneaky on our parents' part. I remember watching this film as an 8-year-old and loving it. And I here now at 30 years old love it. But I get teary-eyed watching this movie from the nostalgia purposes, but especially at the ending when Flick rises against Hopper and the ants realize that they're stronger as a unit rather than an individual. So it's that whole, for the good of the colony mindset, and that, with this current revolution we're facing in the States, it's for the good of the colony, for the whole. We are the many, not the few, and we will rise up. So that's the premise. There's multiple hand gestures. The current hand gesture that everyone references to BLM, Black Lives Matter, is the straight fist and up. But obviously you can't see my fist when I go up. But the symbology, the symbolism in this film is incredible, and it still translates 2 decades later. Amazing. So you have bugs, basically, and it's a life of bugs. You have Flick. He is an ant. All of the boy ants are blue. All of the girl ants are purple. They live on an island, which is surrounded by water only in the rainy season. That's it. And they have to live somewhere southwest because there's a sombrero and Spanish music of grasshoppers singing La Cucaracha by cacti. So, it's like southwestern culture, which makes sense why the island is an island and then surrounded by dry sand, dry dirt, where there used to be water, those kind of cracks, because it only rains certain times of years at those areas. So now we know. The grasshoppers are led by Hopper, his brother Molt, and they're led by Hopper. And Hopper has convinced all the ants that they have to pick food for him, so that he can ensure their protection. A mob boss that he is. And so Flick is an inventor. He's a dreamer. He's trying to make life easy for everyone, but he always messes up. He always makes mistakes. So eventually he is tasked with finding warrior bugs to help the ants defeat the grasshoppers. So he stumbles upon these warrior bugs in a bar, which is this can, under a trailer, like a mobile home, with a Pizza Planet truck parked right next to it. So there's a little tie-in to Toy Story. And he finds these warrior bugs, who he thinks he's warrior bugs, but they're actually circus bugs. So the circus scenes are hysterical. The circus bugs pretending to be warrior bugs when they get back to the colony, incredible. All forms of unity together. You have then them building a bird to scare Hopper. The bird is made out of twigs and leaves. Incredible. And then eventually the circus bugs ringleader, PT, the flea, PT Flea, for PT Barnum, haha, but he's a flea because it's a flea circus, haha. Also, Casey Jr. Cookies is the box that the caravan is, and Casey Jr. is a train, that, you know, premiered in Disneyland in 1957, and the cookies say 1957, so it's a little nostalgia purposes right there. Of course, I didn't understand that when I was 8, but now that I'm 30, I understand that, so it's pretty cool. And then PT, you know, flaming death. He likes the match. He jumps in the lighter fluid, and the bird engulfs in flames. And then Hopper is fighting Flick during the rain scenes, and it's just incredible. And Hopper eventually gets eaten by a bird and thrown to the babies. Wonderful. So then the circus bugs move on. Princess Ada becomes queen. There's fireworks from grain. It's such an iconic film. Heimlich as the caterpillar who then becomes the beautiful butterfly. Bro, when I tell you, every time I see him get stuck in the crack and the bird almost eats him and he goes, ah! And then Stick's gotta, you know, suck him in to the crack so he doesn't get eaten. And Princess Ada goes, the caterpillar sacrificing himself. I almost die every single time. It's such a great film. There's so many quotable lines. It's still quoted. I remember as an 8-year-old having quote battles with friends in the cafeteria. Hey, who ordered a poo-poo platter? Bloody Mary. Oh, positive. I knew an old lady who swallowed a fly. It's just so great. Everyone has memories with these movies. Another thing I love is that A Bug's Land was created, I want to say a year or two after this movie came out, for Disney California Adventure Park. So that's the amusement park directly south of Disneyland Resort in California, in Anaheim, California. And my brother and I were in Disneyland this past March, the day before they closed. So March 13th, Friday, March 13th was the last time me and my brother, our mom and our dad were there as a family unit. And that was the last time it was open. It's like really weird saying that out loud, but it's true. But prior to that, my brother and I were there August 2018, September 2018, Labor Day weekend, September 2018, whatever the hell that was. Had to be like the beginning of September 2018. No. Yeah, had to be the beginning of September. End of August, whatever. So we went to A Bug's Land, and we were on Heimlich's Choo Choo Train, and we took a picture with Flick, and it was just so entertaining. And then they closed it. They closed the Bug's Land like a week later, demolished what they could, repurposed Flick's flyers into Inside Out's Whirlwind of Emotion, Emotional Whirlwind, which is in Pixar Pier now, so that was smart to repurpose. But then A Bug's Land is becoming Marvel Land, which was supposed to open July 2020, but because of the COVID-19 pandemic, that's changed, so we'll see what happens. Obviously, the world needs to change within the next 60 plus days because of the current election cycle going on, and there needs to be actual leadership in our country to help prevent future spreading of virus, because people keep dying. Literally lost my aunt from this, so like, I'm pitted, bro. I'm pitted. Yeah, I've been rambling. I apologize. A Bug's Life, 1998. Disney Pixar animated feature film. Incredible film. I need to go find my toys. I don't know where they are. I love them so much. Wonderful film. Okay, so we'll talk about other Pixar films, but I don't know if we're going to talk about them in order, or like, am I going to jump? Am I going to watch other stuff in between talking about Pixar films? But eventually, we will discuss all the Pixar films. Even A Good Dinosaur, which is the worst Pixar film, and we all agree, but it's Pixar. We gotta watch it. We gotta talk about it. And that's it. Hope you had a wonderful day. Mucho mahalo.